Hi, good evening everyone. So once again, welcome to this interview experience session where today we have with us Mr. Kaivalya Shah, who has scored extremely well in CAT. It's 99.92 percentile, and he has got IIM Ahmedabad and almost all other IIM calls. So he's going to share his experience with us. So I'm sure all of you are excited. Can you quickly show me a thumbs up if we are audible, everyone? Yes, thank you. So yes, before we proceed, just want to tell to all our viewers that Unacademy CAT is one of the largest online platform in India to prepare for MBA and CAT and other MBA entrance exams. So keep learning with us. We are conducting daily live sessions. And by the way, my name is Ronak Shah, and you can also join my Telegram group. The link has been provided in the description. Yes, so welcome Kaivalya, and thanks for sparing your time to share your experience with us.
Hi there.
Yeah.
Okay, so let me tell you my introduction first. So my name is Kaivalya. My 10th was 93, 12th was 94, and my graduation is 88 currently.
Okay.
And currently I am in my final year of civil engineering from Bitpilani. And my CAT percentile was 99.93. And currently I have all the IIM calls.
Okay, that's great. That's so he's among those few candidates who has got all 20 IIM calls. That's one of the dream of most of the viewers, I'm sure. Okay, so Kaivalya, why don't you share your experience, because IIM Ahmedabad is the only IIM to visit different cities and all, right?
Yes, so I had to visit IIM Ahmedabad. So it was on the 7th Feb, the last Sunday.
Okay.
So it was in the new campus of the IIM Ahmedabad. The new campus is very great. I will say. So first we went there. Then first of all there was this AWT. So IIM Ahmedabad has a different kind of VAT. So it's not a normal VAT where so in IIM Ahmedabad you will be given a set of paragraphs and there will be 2 to 3 arguments, and you have to find those arguments and then you have to critically analyze those arguments.
Okay.
So I had a pretty easy topic, I would say. So my topic was something like in the COVID era, these OTT, these online film platforms are on the high side. So their usage has surged. So there were some 2 to 3 arguments based on this, and finally the author concluded that in the coming decade, that is after 10 years, the TV will be replaced by this online streaming service.
Okay. So it was completely on OTT.
Yes, and as being a teenager, it was a pretty comfortable topic for me, and it went great. Then after this AWT, we were divided into the panel, and then we were taken into the interview.
Okay. So
I was the first one in my panel. So yes, I was pretty nervous as well. In the start, I was taken to this interview room where there was something set up like there were 3 rooms side by side. In one of the rooms, I was being interviewed, and in the other 2 rooms, the 2 professors of the IIM Ahmedabad were sitting there. And we all 3 of us connected over the Zoom call.
Okay. So they maintain, just to maintain that distancing part, I think they didn't keep it in person.
I think they keep it something like, because they wish to maintain the consistency. Because in other centers, professors won't be moving to that location. So they will have this online interviews over the Zoom. So I think to maintain this consistency and level ground of things, they kept it like that only.
Okay, right. Fine. So how was the interview started? What was the first question and how it went?
Okay, so my interview was pretty unconventional one. So usually in the interview, you first expect a question like tell me about yourself, why MBA, something kind of that question.
Correct.
But in my interview, there was no other question at all. So they had this AWT, my paper, in the physical format. So in the AWT, my handwritings were very small. And because they have a limited space, and even they were not that great. So my first question was something like, your handwritings are not that good. How would you justify that thing? Because being a manager, you would require something kind of that thing. And so it was not on a normal level. it kind of moved into the stress level from right of my first question.
Oh.
Then I
So what is your
my
answer to
task.
that? How did you answer that question?
Okay, so I followed a pretty diplomatic approach. So I told them normally I don't have that kind of writing. It was just that handwritings were very small, and also I was not given a smooth surface. So it was a hard wooden kind of thing. So that's why my handwriting looked some kind of bad. Also, I justified like we are now moving into the digital era. Most of the managers don't require writing on the physical paper. You just have to write on emails and those kinds of things. So that's why I kind of defended myself.
Okay.
Then they moved over to my ACAT part. So Ahmedabad is already known for ACAT. So being a fresher, they did not ask me anything on my work. They did not even ask me anything about my internship as well. So they started. So I was civil engineer. So they started with some basic civil engineer kind of question.
Okay.
So in the initial questions I did well, but in later questions, so in one question I made a mistake. And they countered me as well. So I thought, because always they will try to confuse you. So I was not able to get that line. So I thought that maybe they are trying to confuse me. So I actually made mistakes in my that interview. And they kept on grilling me. So it went like for another 4 to 5 minutes.
Oh.
So now my interview is so. Also, I have already gauged that, okay, I'm going on to the wrong direction. Then I started to shift my focus towards the finance. I also have a minor in finance.
You had
Yes.
I didn't get that point. Come again?
Okay, so I also have a minor in finance.
Okay.
So I actually made a shift in my interview. So I told them that apart from my civil engineering, I also have done a minor in finance. So that they can move the focus from the civil engineering to the finance, because I was making some of the mistakes in my civil engineering part.
Okay.
So then they asked me some of the questions related to finance, and I was pretty good at it, so it went well. Then, so now it's already 15 or 20 minutes have passed, so interview is almost on the end. In the end, they asked me 2 to 3 basic questions on the current affairs part. They asked me about the budget part.
Okay.
And then they offered me the trophy at the last, and then my interview ended.
They offered the toffee, is it?
Yes, so they had something kind of this arrangement that beside a laptop, they had a bowl of toffee.
Correct.
So on the Zoom, they told me pick up a toffee.
Acha. Okay.
So they maintained their legacy that in the end always they offer the toffee.
Correct. So I had a discussion with another candidate. He was not offered this toffee. So offering a toffee means have they selected you? Is that a clue?
No. It is just a courtesy. So in my panel, I asked all of the candidates. They all were offered the toffee. So it depended on panel to panel.
Yeah. Okay. Right. So I think that was overall a great experience. Just that in between, I think you fumble a bit, in the technical part, right?
Yes. And also it was a bit on higher stress level. So in all the questions, they were having this weird kind of expression. And one of the professors was eating something. So it was not looking great being in the interview.
Acha. Okay. And any specific advice that you give to the students? I mean, particularly for the domain part, how should they be prepared about their subjects, about their domain? Okay, the graduation that they have done.
Okay, so I would say, so you should have the practical knowledge of all your graduation subjects. So being a civil engineer, I should have the practical knowledge. That is, what are different kinds of bridges, some famous structures, what were the challenges faced by them. So I think you should not focus more on the theory part. You should focus more on the practical part, because that's what they want.
So you should know the application, right?
Yes, application.
Correct. Okay. Yeah. Okay, fine. I think that should act as a great experience for our viewers who are going to appear for these interviews, not only of IIM Ahmedabad, even for Bangalore, Calcutta, and all in the coming days, right? And once again, I thank you for joining us, and yeah, we wish you all the best. Hopefully, you'll be selected, and please do share your results with us also once you get selected.
Yeah.
So once again, want to thank to all our viewers for joining us and keep learning with us with our daily live sessions. If you are preparing for CAT 2021 or 2022, definitely you can join our plus courses on Unacademy. You can have complete online learning. There are regular batches where you get the complete preparation for different subjects as well as test series and GDPI. So please please prepare with us. Download Unacademy Learning app, and you can also unlock it using my code. Please check the description for more details. Thank you for joining us, and thank you Kaivalya for sharing your experience.
Thank you, sir.
Bye bye.